Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to solve a linear trigonometric equation. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel after watching this video, and if you're watching from our Facebook page, please follow us here on Facebook. Now, let's get started. The problem that we are going to solve is 5 cosine x plus 7 equals 2. We can solve this problem just like we would for a linear equation. So the first thing that we can do is subtract 7 from both sides to eliminate the 7 on the left side. As you can see, 7 is being subtracted from both sides. 7 minus 7 is 0, so we can just cross this part out. And 2 minus 7 is negative 5. So what about the 5 cosine x and the equal sign? Well, we can just bring them down. So now we have 5 cosine x equals negative 5. So now basically it's just rewritten at the top. So we have 5 cosine x equals negative 5. So what's the next step that we can take? Well, remember we're trying to solve for x, so we should isolate cosine x on one side. So to get rid of the 5 that's attached to the cosine x, we can divide by 5 on both sides. As you can see, both sides are now being divided by 5. So 5 cosine x divided by 5 is cosine x, and negative 5 divided by 5 is negative 1. So now we have cosine x equals negative 1. Now as you can see, cosine x equals negative 1 is rewritten at the top. So the cosine of x equals negative 1. So how do we solve for x? Let's look at the right side of the screen, where you'll see something that looks like a graph. This was taken from the unit circle. If you look at the upper right-hand corner of the screen, you'll see where it says cosine comma sine in parentheses. The first value inside the parentheses is a cosine value, and the second one is a sine value. So let's take a look at this and find where cosine of x equals negative 1. So we can see that here is the spot where cosine of x equals negative 1, because the first value inside the parentheses represents a cosine value. So what position does negative 1, 0 represent? Negative 1, 0 represents the position of pi. If you're confused about this, you can search up a unit circle. Now we can incorporate pi into our answer. X equals pi plus 2 pi n. We have 2 pi n in the answer because we're dealing with cosine. So when we're dealing with cosine, sine, secant, or cosecant, we can add 2 pi n. But if we're dealing with tangent or cotangent, we can just add pi n. So the answer is x equals pi plus 2 pi n. I hope you understood how we solved this problem. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned from this video, and please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And if you're watching from our Facebook page, please follow us here on Facebook. Please support us as we create and provide educational videos, so please hit that subscribe button, and if you're watching from our Facebook page, please hit that follow button. Check out more of our videos on YouTube and on our Facebook page. Also stay tuned for more videos.